Welcome to a TB Aquatics real-world review. TB Aquatics has provided products for this video. TB Aquatics has no editorial control over the video or the contents. The views presented in this video may or may not represent the views of TB Aquatics. The reviews of the products are 100% those of the video personality and were not influenced by TB Aquatics.
What's going on, guys? It's Jeff for MadHattersReef.com, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Reef-Cam from Icecap.
What's going on, guys? It's Jeff for MadHattersReef.com, and if you haven't been to this website or haven't been in a while, stop by, check it out. There's a lot of information on there for people looking to get into the hobby and for people that are actually in the hobby as well. Alright, so today we're going to be taking a look at the Reef-Cam from Icecap. The box is really cool. It has a magnet on the bottom lip, so it kind of keeps itself closed. You're going to see me struggle with the box throughout the review, but it's a pretty nice box and I liked it quite a bit. As for what's inside the box, it's pretty well organized, and the first thing that I grabbed was the camera. Now, when people were blogging about this, all the information on the websites said that this was small, but I'm still kind of blown away as to how small it actually is. I know they gave measurements, but once you have it in your hand, it's kind of a different experience altogether. And after I took a look at the most exciting thing in the box, I took a look at the least exciting thing, and that's the power source. This camera with the Wi-Fi hub only uses 5 watts of power, so that's pretty economical. Now, when I first got the camera, I thought that I was missing one of the skins that comes with it. This is the blue one, but the black one's already installed on it, so they are both there, which is a good thing. I thought I was missing one. And you also have the attachment devices. Now, you can hook this up a couple different ways. One, you can put it inside the tank, which is the way that I preferred to do it. And then you can also mount it to the exterior of the tank. And last but not least is the Reef-Cam Wi-Fi hub. Now, this hub, it's more than just a Wi-Fi signal broadcaster. It also serves as a power brick for the camera, and it's also a place where an SD card can go into, so you can actually save pictures and video, all the while only using about 5 watts of power. And it has a really good quality feel to it. It doesn't feel like it's cheap plastic at all. It has a little bit of weight to it, and it has a good overall design. And like I said at the beginning of the video, I'm going to be installing the camera inside the aquarium. I want to take a look at the waterproof capabilities of this and make sure that it is, what it says it is, and see if there's any issues that can come from it being installed inside the tank. The magnets that they used on the internal mount there's not a lot to them. There's really hardly any coating on top of them, so I'm wondering over the time if there's going to be any issues associated with that. The one that goes on the inside is obviously, inside the plastic, but the external one, I'm wondering if there's going to be, if salt creep gets to it, what's actually going to happen to it, because I've seen magnets rust in the past. So it'll be interesting to see how they hold up in the long run. Now that we have the camera inside the tank and ready to go, we're going to take the Reef-Cam Wi-Fi hub and plug the camera directly into that slot. And pretty simple to do. Doesn't feel like it goes in completely all the way, but once you get that installed, we're going to plug in the power and see what happens. Okay, nothing happened. So after jumping onto the website and downloading the instruction manual, I figured out that I needed to go to my cell phone next and jump into the Wi-Fi settings, select the Wi-Fi connection that said Reef-Cam, and put in the default password. Something that you're not going to see me do here is I jumped onto the App Store and downloaded the app Reef-Cam. That's what you're going to be using to access your Wi-Fi signal. And once you've done the previous step and you open it up, it's going to ask you which Wi-Fi connection is yours, and then you're going to have to put in the network password. Once the password's in, you're going to select Add Camera, and it's going to search and it will find your camera. Now, the default password on the camera out of the box is admin. Once you put in the password, it will go online, and you're ready to connect to it, and you get your live feed of your fish tank. Now, there's options within this app to select what you want your feed to be. It can be high def, it can be right down to bare bones. You can also choose your refresher rate, which is, I think, a pretty awesome thing. One thing that I was incredibly impressed with after hooking this up, and I kind of stumbled upon it by accident, is how responsive, how quick. There's not really any lag whatsoever between what the camera is seeing and what you're seeing on your phone when you're connected to it. I was pretty blown away by that, actually. Final thoughts on the Reef-Cam. I think it's a solid piece of equipment. I think it's a good first attempt at creating a live streaming webcam that goes inside a saltwater aquarium. That being said, I did have some connection issues that I eventually ended up using an Ethernet cable to connect to the Wi-Fi hub, which gave me a better connection overall. So if this is something that you're looking to purchase, you might as well pick yourself up an Ethernet cable to go with it, because I found quite a few times that I had to restart it so I could actually connect to my Reef-Cam. On the positive side of things, the size of the camera is impressive. I knew that it was an inch by inch, and even yet when I got it in my hands, it was just so small, and the image that you get from that is amazing. The most impressive thing about the Reef-Cam is the communication between the camera, the Wi-Fi hub, and the app. The refresher rate between all three is just downright amazing, and that really is the fabric of a webcam that you're going to be putting in your aquarium. You want to know what's happening when it's happening.
Alright guys, that's going to do it for this week's video. I want to thank you for joining me. If you're new to Mad Hatter's Reef, please hit the subscribe button. If you are a current subscriber to Mad Hatter's Reef, hit that bell. What it's going to do for you, it's going to keep you in the know when I upload a video. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button. And if you didn't, I'm sure there's some cat videos around here somewhere. Alright guys, that's going to do it for me. Until next time.
Okay.